learning about gesture drawing and doing a fun activity later on after we learn a little bit more about it. So because we've been talking about the body, gesture drawing is going to help us learn the proportions of the different body parts, like the arms, the legs, the torso. To capture the basic form and movement of the body, gesture drawing is done in quick 10-second to 2-minute intervals, so it's a relatively quick sketch. The first thing you want to do is to capture the line of your subject. Usually it's in the center, as you can see in this dancer picture. And when you draw these lines, you want to be quick and deliberate. Whoop. So now that I have my basic lines, I'm just going to use a circular motion and kind of round them out to show the limbs and their proportions better. And the whole time I'm doing this, I'm really keeping my eyes on my subject, rarely looking at my paper, just to make sure once in a while that I'm in the right spot. But it should be quick and loose, and I'm never going to erase if I feel I mess up. Just go over it. Gesture drawing is meant to be just that, a quick sketch, loose lines, and not extremely neat. Another thing to remember is to use your whole arm, not just your wrist. So it should be big circular motions. So to make sure you really understand the idea of gesture drawing, I'm going to go through one more demonstration. And as I mentioned earlier in my last demonstration, the most important thing, or the first step, is to find the line of your subject. So in this drawing, I'm going to use this picture of a dancer. So her center line would be like that. And then I'll do her waist, her leg, another leg, arm, head, and then go ahead and round them out. Using your whole arm. Again, no erasing, even though I am using Sharpie. Now both of these drawings look pretty basic and simplistic compared to those of famous gesture drawing artists such as Rembrandt and Picasso. Let me show you some of their examples. Now even though these drawings by Rembrandt and Picasso may look more complex, they're really very simple in nature, just like the gesture drawings we're going to do. They focus more on the outside form than any detail inside, such as facial features or things of that nature. Now I'm going to give you guys the opportunity to become the next Rembrandt or Picasso famous gesture drawer. You guys are each going to have the opportunity to draw each of your classmates as they stand in this shadow box that I built. You can do any pose you like, and since we'll be sitting in a circle scattered around the floor, everyone will have different opportunities to do different angles of each person. Before we do that though, I want to go over the tips and tricks to gesture drawing to make sure you have it down pat. So here they are. Remember to observe your subject and keep your eyes on them as much as possible. Find the line of your subject, the center of the person, and don't think about the outside edges. Just look for the overall direction and movement of their limbs. Keep your hand moving using your whole arm the whole time, and that way your lines will be smooth and flow nicely. Again, remember, don't erase. There's no such thing as making mistakes. Just draw over it and keep going. And you'll be timed for 30 seconds, so draw quickly.